What's up, flamethrowers? It's me, Flame the Dragonhog here, and welcome to another installment of Flames Rants. That's right, guys. We are back. We are back with another Flames Rants for you guys. Now, this one is a bit random. Now, guys, I know that this video isn't part of the four videos that I posted in my community tab. Oh, and speaking of which, guys, stay tuned for the end of the video because I'm gonna explain those. So, guys, for this video, I decided to count down my top 10 favorite fights from one of my favorite adult cartoons, which is Family Guy. Now, guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of fans out there are a big fan of Family Guy. And, guys, I'm not gonna lie, Family Guy is definitely one of my favorite adult shows. That and King of the Hill, the Cleveland Show, Bob's Burgers, South Park, and of course, American Dad. But nothing, and I repeat, nothing can top Family Guy. Because let me just tell you, a lot of stuff happens in this show, especially fights. Especially fights. Three things happen in this show. A lot of wholesome moments, a lot of sex, and a lot of fights. Oh, and a lot of violence and a lot of other stuff. But anyway, so guys, I decided to count down my top 10 favorite Family Guy fights. And so guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the brawl. So guys, just put down in the comments down below which one of these fights was your favorite fight. And let me know what was your favorite fight if it's not listed here in this little compilation that I have here. Just let me know what was your favorite Family Guy fight. Oh, and if you hear background noises, guys, that's the washing machine. I'm washing some clothes. But anyway, let's begin. All right, so the first fight we have here on the list is... Oh boy. A lot of you guys might not remember this fight. A lot of you guys might not remember this fight because it was like years ago, like season 1, season 2, I can't remember. But we have Lois versus Gloria Ironbosch. Oh man, now this fight was definitely funny. It was a great big chick fight. You see, in the episode I Am Peter, Hear Me Roar, Peter, he actually got in trouble at work for sexual harassment. For sexual harassment against a woman coworker. So his boss hired Gloria to teach Peter respect for women by having him attend a women's retreat. It was kind of crazy. So I guess they thought if he was a woman, then he would respect women. It was kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, but almost at the end of this episode, excuse me, and almost at the end of this episode, Lois and Gloria, they ended up getting into a great big fight because here's the thing, Gloria was questioning Lois way too much, saying that she's the problem, that he has disrespect for women. Then next thing you know, they ended up in a great big fight. Clothes were getting ripped off, hair was getting messed up, and lots of other junk. It was just getting really, really bad. In fact, but not for Peter. It definitely turned him on to the point where he dragged Lois home and, yeah, that was just crazy. So, yeah, this fight was definitely insane, and it was in public, too, so rest assured, things was getting nuts. Yeah, so rest assured, things were getting nuts. Okay, if I had to rate this fight, I guess I would rate it I hate to say this, but maybe a 3. It wasn't that good of a fight, though. It was, like, not enough blood and not enough guts or anything, but, just to let you know, we do see a lot of blood and a lot of guts in, Family Guy, so, yeah, sorry. Okay, so anyway, moving swiftly along, next fight. Okay, next up we have is the whole Griffin family facing each other. Oh, Lord. Okay. Now, in the episode Lethal Weapon, Lois, she felt like she was kind of losing her touch when it came to being in charge of her family because the kids keep on disrespecting her. Well, not really. Peter, he keeps backtracking her parenting. She felt weak, so she took some advice from Bonnie, and she ended up taking taijutsu classes so that way she could feel strong. Then, next thing you know, after the taijutsu classes, she ended up taking things a little bit too far when it came to her fighting. Like, she acted all tough and bad. And then, next thing you know, things went really out of hand after when Stewie hit Peter upside the head with a bat. Ugh. And it was just kind of bad. It was bad. And so Lois, she blamed herself. So she blamed herself with her taijutsu, and so she decided to have all of her family go through this procedure, saying that there's going to be no more anger in the family. And so Brian, he decided to share his mood enhancers with them, so that way they can just stay mellow. And what do you know? Get this. Turns out they were placebos, sugar pills. It was just bad. Anyway, so then after when they found that out, they ended up fighting again, and then next thing you know, Lois and Peter were fighting, Meg and Chris were fighting, and Stewie and Brian were fighting, and it was just getting really bad and crazy. It was just led to a great big fight against the family. It was just horrible. It was just really, really crazy. And let me just tell you, I have not seen that much fighting in a family, and it was just really crazy. Anyway, let's keep on going. All right, now here is a fight I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to see. Peter versus Homer Simpson. Yeah, you guys don't know this, but they actually did fight. Okay, so in one episode, I can't remember the name. I forgot the name of the episode, but the Griffins, they went on vacation, but then they ended up getting lost, and then they found themselves in the town of Springfield. They found themselves in the town of Springfield. Not gonna lie, it was actually really cool. I mean, think about it, guys. We got two famous cartoon shows collabing with each other. I was going to say crossover, but I was trying to think of something more professional. Collabing with each other. And I'm not going to lie, it was awesome. I'm not going to lie. The Griffin family and the Simpson family, they actually had a lot in common, including Peter and Homer. I mean, they both are lazy. They both have bosses that they don't like. And they also have one thing in common: beer. And so after a long day of something, I forgot what it was, Peter decided to share one of his Patriots, the beers that he likes, with Homer. But then next thing you know, Homer spat it out, saying, "This isn't Patriot, this is Duff beer." Peter was definitely shocked to find out that it actually was Duff beer. So all these years he's been drinking Duff beer, not his Patriot or Pawtucket Patriot, whatever it was called. It was pretty weird. And so right before they were about to leave, Peter and Homer, they were going at each other again, saying which beer was better. Then next thing you know, Homer said something to set things off, and then next thing you know, they went into an all blowout fight. Yeah, they went into an all blowout fight. It was just kind of crazy. Oh Lord, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this was definitely one crazy fight. A lot of references in those fights too, especially a lot of references in those fights. It was kind of crazy though. Oh man. All right. Well, let's keep on going. All right, next up we have is Stewie versus Bertram. Oh man, this fight. Now, guys, I'm not gonna tell you what episodes showed up because they have fought in many episodes. Like there's 3 episodes I could think of that they fought. There's 3 episodes I could think of. Off the top of my head right now, there's 3 I can think of. There was the time where they were traveling inside of Peter. So that way, there was a time where Stewie traveled into Peter to excuse me. There was a time where he traveled inside of Peter to prevent him from having any more kids. There was this time where they ended up fighting at the playground. And then next thing you know, there was the time where they traveled back in time when Bertram tried to kill one of Stewie's ancestors to prevent him from being born. It was kind of crazy. I honestly don't know what the heck is up with Stewie and Bertram. I honestly don't know what the heck is up with them, because here's the thing. In the beginning, they actually got along pretty well. They got along pretty well. Then, next thing you know, they ended up becoming enemies slash rivals and all sorts of other junk. I don't know what the heck happened. I have no idea what the world happened. I really don't know what happened, but it was definitely something. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, those two, they were actually really, really crazy when it came to fighting. They both used their creative minds and stuff. It was just really bad and crazy. And to think, there was actually someone out there just like Stewie, intelligent, smart, and not only that, but planning for world domination. Oh, Lord. Okay, anyway, let's keep on going, guys. Let's keep going. Oh, Lord. Okay, so next up we have is this fight. Peter versus the giant chicken. Oh, man. Guys, I'm pretty sure we all are familiar with this fight in Family Guy history. I'm sure we all know this fight. Oh, boy. Okay, so after Peter got duped about some coupons that he got at his convenience store that was given to him by a giant chicken, yeah, things got really, really crazy between Peter and that chicken. Things got really crazy between Peter and that chicken. And every time they come face to face, they always end up fighting. They always end up fighting. It was so crazy. Like, their fights literally end in, like, death and destruction. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. Every time they always fight, their fights always have them either killing somebody, destroying property, or lots of other junk. It was just bad. It was really crazy. But very enjoyable. Not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. These fights are really, really enjoyable. I mean, come on, think about it, guys. I mean, come on, just really think about it. If you guys really think about it, they actually are really, really enjoyable. Their fights is just so funny, and it's just weird. Okay, but anyway, yeah, Peter versus Chicken. I don't know. But I'm not gonna lie, this fight is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, these fights are pretty crazy when it came to Peter and that chicken. Okay, well, anyway, let's keep on going. Let's keep going. Okay, now we got this fight of the century, the fight between best friends. Oh my lord. Peter versus Brian. Oh lord. Now this was just bad. This was bad. So what happened was that Brian and Lois, they were on like this resort thing, whatever. And then next thing you know, Brian started making a move on Lois. Peter found out. Peter came up there. Then next thing you know, Peter and Brian, they both ended up in a great big fight. Oh, Lord. It was kind of crazy. That fight was insane, guys. I mean, a great big bar fight between best friends. Man versus dog. I'm not gonna lie, that fight was definitely weird, though. I mean, it was just bad. Really, really bad. I mean, this was even more crazier than Brian's fight with Quagmire. Well, technically, they didn't actually fight. It was just him getting beat up by Quagmire, but still, it was just kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Brian and Quagmire, those two, oh my gosh, those two really, really hated each other. They really hate each other. I mean, in the beginning, they were kind of mellow, but then next thing you know, after that episode where Brian met Quagmire's sex-changed dad, yeah, things kind of took a downhill from there. It was bad, really bad. But anyway, yeah, Peter versus Brian. Yeah, this fight was definitely insane. All right, let's keep on going, guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, next up we have is, oh Lord, Peter versus Lucy. Okay, technically, guys, this isn't actually a fight. It was just like a bully session. There was like a bully beat up session. Okay, this basically happened, guys. After watching too many Roadhouse movies, Peter felt like every problem can be solved by kicking. He felt like every problem could be solved by kicking. It was just bad. It was just weird, too. And so he decided to finally end the one thing that's been getting on everybody's nerves when it came to the history of Charlie Brown. The times where Lucy always pulls away the football to prevent Charlie Brown from kicking it. Like, guys, come on. We all don't like that. I mean, come on, guys. Think about it. We all really, really don't like that. I mean, think about it. There's so many references in that show. There's like so many references in many different shows. But I'm not going to lie, guys. I really don't like that. I really don't like it at all. Even I get mad at Lucy whenever she does that. I mean, come on. Let Charlie Brown kick the ball already. Ugh. Anyway. Um, so Peter, he just decided to finally just end it all. He just beat the crap out of Lucy and forced her to hold down the football so that way Charlie Brown could kick it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was kind of mean, but yet kind of funny and successful. So thank you, Peter Griffin, for finally ending it. Thank you, finally. Because, guys, I'm not gonna lie. For years, I really, really wanted Lucy to finally let Charlie Brown kick that football. But did she let him? No. She wants to be the big jerk and always pull it away. You guys don't know this, but she can be a bully sometimes. She can be a great big bully. I mean, you'd think it was like Peppermint Patty because, she's like a tomboy or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely Lucy. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that Lucy is the big bully. I mean, she thinks that she's the boss of everybody. I mean, come on. I mean, if I was to face off against Lucy, I would win. I mean, come on. Anyway, again, thank you, Peter Griffin, for finally ending it. Thank you so much for ending it. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. All right. Next up we have is Peter versus Quagmire. Now, guys, this fight was definitely crazy. You see, after Quagmire confessed that he really, really wanted Lois really badly. It was definitely insane. Peter found out about it, and then he decided to confront Quagmire. He confronted Quagmire, and he was like, "Stay away from my wife," and all that other junk. Because, guys, we all know that Quagmire, he just tries his best with the ladies. And it was just kind of crazy and stuff. But, yeah, it was kind of bad. I mean, you thought that Peter versus Brian, if you guys thought that Peter versus Brian was a crazy fight when it came to best friends, yeah, Peter versus Quagmire was definitely insane. I mean, come on, guys, think about it. Think about it. If your best friend was like a ladies' man that's always trying to get with women, and then next thing you know, he sets sights on your wife. I mean, come on. Come on. Wouldn't you guys do the same thing? Wouldn't you do the same thing? I mean, think about it. Wouldn't you do the same thing? Oh, man. Okay, so anyway, yeah, they ended up in a great big fight. Quagmire, he literally got his ass kicked. And, yeah, things was just definitely insane. I honestly don't know if I don't know if Quagmire actually still likes Lois to this day. I mean, think about it, guys. For years, this guy has been trying to get with Quagmire. For years, for years, this guy has been trying to get with Lois. For years. I mean, come on, for years, he's been trying to get with Lois. And of course, Quagmire, he actually does try to get himself with many different women, whether they're married or not. I mean, think about it. He already slept with Cleveland's wife. So what's next? Is he gonna try and sleep with Bonnie? Is he gonna try and sleep with Bonnie? Hello. I mean, he already took Loretta away from Cleveland, and what's next? Is he? I mean, and for those of you guys who don't know, he actually did try to get with He actually tried to get with Oh Lord, he actually did try to get with Marge Simpson. Yeah, it was crazy. You know what, guys? I think one of these days I might do a top 10. I might do a top 10 Quagmire X whoever in this show in Flames Rants. Who knows? I might do that. I don't know. But anyway, let's keep going. All right, now we have this legendary fight that happened. Lois versus Stewie. Oh, Lord. Okay, after a successful attempt on killing Lois, Stewie, he finally achieved his goal, and now it's up to his new goal to plan world domination. However, things took a turn when Lois came back. And revealed who actually shot her. And soon everybody was on the hunt for Stewie. Then, next thing you know, Stewie, he ended up at the White House, took it over. It was kind of bad. Oh my God. And so, back in Quahog, Lois plans to finally rid the world of Stewie once and for all. And that would be to finally kill Stewie. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that was definitely some interesting fight. That was some fight, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That was some fight. I mean, think about it. Mother versus son. That was one crazy fight. Oh, man. Now, guys, there was a lot of gunfighting and fists. It was just crazy. Plus, not to mention, guys, that wholesome moment that happened. I mean, think about it. Lois hesitated to kill Stewie. Because think about it. Because, guys, in a way, she was trying to kill her own son. So that was just crazy. But then, next thing you know, backfired, and Peter, he ended up having the final kill. Thank God. Of course, at the end of the episode, we found out it was all just a simulation. I mean, come on! Okay, well, anyway, that episode was pretty crazy. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, guys, we are down to the last fight. This is the last fight of my top 10 favorite. Next up we have is Chris and Meg versus their entire school. See, after when Brian posted something on his Facebook or his Instagram or something that was kind of offensive, I forgot what it was, but anyway, what happened was that everybody in the Griffin family was getting bullied and harassed. Well, not really harassed, but kind of bullied. Anyway, see, basically what happened was that they were kind of getting shut out of everything. I mean, Peter couldn't hang out with his friends. Lois was, kicked out with her friends. Meg and Chris, they ended up getting in a fight in school, which ended up in a great big fight between them and all the students in that lunchroom. All the students in that lunchroom ended up dead. And I do mean really bad. It was kind of bad. I mean, come on. It was just a flat out thing of blood and guts and lots of fist fights and everything. I mean, oh my God. That was a great big bloodbath. And all that because of a joke? I mean, come on. Really, guys? It was just a joke. Okay, well, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And guys, like I said before, I might do a video of the top 10 Quagmire X ? Because, guys, let me just tell you, a lot of women have gotten with Quagmire. A lot of Quagmire ships have been happening in there. It was kind of crazy. Or maybe I might do something else. Or maybe I might do something else involving Family Guy. Who knows? Maybe it might be my top 10 favorite hell yeah moments. Basically what happened was, basically what I'm trying to say is like, it's gonna be, some things that's definitely gonna turn the heads of people, like saying, oh my gosh, this is interesting. Yeah, I might do that, maybe, who knows, or the Quagmire. Just let me know in the comments down below which one you want me to do, the Quagmire or the hell yeah thing, just let me know. Anyway, also, put down in the comments down below, guys, which fight here was your favorite fight, or was there a favorite fight that I missed? Just let me know in the comments down below, guys, okay? Just let me know in the comments if there's any Family Guy fights that I missed that you guys liked. And, yeah, just let me know. Alright, guys, like I said before, that's it for this video. And if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way you guys will be up to date whenever I post. Anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog, signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.